Yes, it's as we were. No problems from the weekend.
The good news is you're keeping clean sheets. You've got two very, very good goalkeepers. Do you have a number one now at Chelsea?
Well, I always think that it's better to let football decide, and Kepa's done really well. He's been supported fantastically by Edu and Betts there, and they provide good competition. But I think Kepa's form is really pleasing for everybody, especially him. So it's nice that we've got competition in that area, because you need that in the team. You need to push each other, and that's how you get players better.
You've had a lot of personal accolades for your career, but you always mention your coaching team and your goalkeeping coach you bring with you. Sounds a very special one.
Yeah, well, we think so. That's why we brought him with us. Did fantastic at Brighton with Rob, and he's a good guy, good around the group, and then he works the keepers really well. Creates a nice environment, I think, for them to push themselves, to enjoy their football and to be stimulated. So he's an important member of the staff.
Benson signed on deadline day on loan. You weren't here obviously at the time. There's talk that he might be being sent back in January. Have you got an update on that, or what's happening there?
No, there's no decision been made at all on that. Dennis has been in the group. He's been training well. He's ready to help the team. Obviously, there's competition for places in that area, but there's no talk of anything. He's an important member of the team, and he's been patient, and he's trying to help the team from the side at the moment and waiting for his chance.
And is there any update on contract talks regarding Jorginho?
No updates.
And finally, Graham, obviously managers been talking about it these past few days. What's your plan for the World Cup? So obviously you've got a large part of the squad. We're going to Qatar. I know some managers will have having 2 weeks off, and then some will be having a warm weather training. Has that been decided yet?
We're probably in the planning stage. We'll have some time off, and then we'll look at a warm weather camp. I think so. Combination of the two, I think.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Alex.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
Brentford had less than 30% possession last Friday against your former club, still won 2-0. Are you expecting a similar kind of game tomorrow?
Well, that's the beauty of football. You can never predict, but I think Brentford are really good at what they do. Thomas has done a fantastic job there. They use the quality of the players well. They have limited resources if you compare everybody to the Premier League, but they make the most out of what they have, and that's a credit to Thomas and his staff and all the players there at Brentford. I'm always impressed with the job they do. They use Ivan Toney well, but it's not just that. They attack with clarity and they defend with the aggression and organisation. So they're a tough team to play against.
There was talk about Thomas Frank potentially being a suitable candidate to take over from you at Brighton. How highly do you rate him as a manager?
Very. I followed his career since I've come back to the UK, and I knew him when I was in Sweden as well. So I know him well. I like him as a person. We have similar thoughts, I think, around the game and life in general. And then, like I said, I think a coach is judged on how much he gets out of the players, how much he organises the team, how the results are in comparison to the expectation of those results, and he does a fantastic job.
Less than 6 weeks for you here, no defeats, 5 wins now in a row. Did you expect to start as good as this one as Chelsea manager?
Well, naturally, I'm not the most optimistic. I'm going to give you a bit of insight into me there. But you never know. You can't predict anything. But it's gone fantastically well in terms of results. I can't complain with that at all. But more than that, I think just the way the group have responded, the way that we feel in the team is really positive. But it's only, as you said, 6 weeks. So we've got a long way to go. We need to keep moving. Less than, okay. Yeah, it feels like 6 months sometimes. Thank you.
Nick. PA.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
Thiago, is he available?
Yeah, we need to, obviously 24, 48 hours, just make sure the recovery is right for him. But no problems injury-wise, it's just the recoveries.
Okay. And just on Kepa, obviously he's, across his time being at Chelsea, there were times when he maybe could have left, didn't, he sort of dug in and tried to, fight hard for opportunities. I mean, how, appreciate obviously, there's less change, isn't there, naturally with goalkeepers, but how big will it be for him now to have had this run of games, irrespective of what happens in the long term, just at least that he's sort of back into a bit of rhythm and for his confidence and everything goes with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a human being player, so they want to play and want to contribute. and he's doing that. So brilliant for him. I think it's a nice example for everybody that sometimes it doesn't go your way and you have to suffer in life sometimes and things aren't ideal or perfect. But I must admit, I've been really impressed with his character, his personality. Very professional, understands the game really well, takes responsibility. So it's nice when those type of people get the rewards, which is a reward of their hard work and effort.
Andy.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
With Brentford last season against Chelsea, obviously, I know you weren't here, but they were two of the toughest games for Chelsea in the league last season. How do they do that with you mentioned their sort of limited resources in comparison? I mean, what is it that they do so well?
Well, they align the resources really, really cleverly, I think. The way they play fits the players they have. They're very organised around that. They know clearly what they're doing in all the phases. Set plays are very dangerous. Like I said, Ivan Toney as a centre forward is in his way, I think, as dangerous as anybody in the league. So they do that well, and they have a spirit and an understanding, and they're really well motivated, really well organised, and I think that's credit to Thomas and his staff.
Did you admire the way they kind of reacted to the Newcastle defeat in such a sort of together fashion when they played Brighton?
Yeah, but again, I'm not surprised because Thomas knows the process, he knows the Premier League, he knows that some days you're going to have days where it doesn't go your way, or the opponent beats you, or if you're not quite there, then you can suffer. And that's okay, that can happen, but it's just how you respond, and they wouldn't have got where they have now if they were unable to understand that or unable to deal with that. So I think that's a credit to them and and it's an example for everybody in terms of how you have to deal with professional sport.
Your defensive record since you've joined was mentioned there. Has that been particularly pleasing given how you've had to change it around a lot? You haven't had everyone available.
Yeah, it is, and it's credit to the players, credit to the group. Like I said, you can't defend with a settled 4 these days or a settled 5, whatever it is, whatever you decide, because the games are so they're relentless and the challenges are huge in that regard. So it's about the team, it's about the group, it's about the togetherness of the squad, and if you're prepared to suffer, you're prepared to deal with the discomfort in the games, then you give yourself a chance to keep a clean sheet, and that obviously gives you a chance to win certainly with the quality that we have.
Can I just ask about Mason as well? I know you probably look forward to dealing with lots of players when you were coming here, but what's it been like dealing with him, his versatility, his creativity, his sort of will to win as well?
Yeah, I would say it's a joy. I mean, he's a fantastic person, loves to play football, loves the club here. Surprising, I get a few questions that there's some sort of mixed opinion on Mason. I find that strange, especially from the outside, and then when you start to work with him, you just think he's got everything you need to be a top player. Great attitude, understands spaces, can execute, assists, scores goals. It's top.
Okay, last question in the broadcast, Adam.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
Just going back to Thiago, given his age and the injury issues, I mean, how do you handle him? Have you spoken to him about the games that you think he might step out for already, or is it case by case basis?
I have to involve him in the conversations because he's, as you say, he's 30 years old. He's a man. He knows himself better than I do, and he's a really important person, really important player for us. But we have to manage him correctly, and he has to be involved in that process.
Okay, that's it.
Yes, it's as we were. No problems from the weekend.
The good news is you're keeping clean sheets. You've got 2 very, very good goalkeepers. Do you have a number 1 now at Chelsea?
Well, I always think that it's better to let football decide, and Kepa's done really well. He's been supported fantastically by Edu and Betts there, and they provide good competition. But I think Kepa's form is really pleasing for everybody, especially him. So it's nice that we've got competition in that area, because you need that in the team. You need to push each other, and that's how you get players better.
You've had a lot of personal accolades for your career, but you always mention your coaching team and your goalkeeping coach you bring with you. Sounds a very special one.
Yeah, well, we think so. That's why we brought him with us. Did fantastic at Brighton with Rob, and he's a good guy, good around the group. And then he works the keepers really well. Creates a nice environment, I think, for them to push themselves, to enjoy their football and to be stimulated. So he's an important member of the staff.
Benson Football signed on deadline day on loan. You weren't here obviously at the time. There's talk that he might be being sent back in January. Have you got an update on that, or what's happening there?
No, there's no decision been made at all on that. Dennis has been in the group. He's been training well. He's ready to help the team. Obviously, there's competition for places in that area, but there's no talk of anything. He's an important member of the team, and he's been patient and he's trying to help the team from the side at the moment and waiting for his chance.
And is there any update on contract talks regarding Jorginho?
No updates.
And finally, Graham, obviously managers been talking about it these past few days. What's your plan for the World Cup? Because obviously you've got a large part of the squad. We're going to Qatar. I know some managers will be having 2 weeks off, and then some will be having a warm weather training. Has that been decided yet?
We're probably in the planning stage. We'll have some time off, and then we'll look at a warm weather camp. I think so. Combination of the two, I think.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Alex.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
Brentford had less than 30% possession last Friday against your former club. Still won 2-0. Are you expecting a similar kind of game tomorrow?
Well, that's the beauty of football. You can never predict, but I think Brentford are really good at what they do. Thomas has done a fantastic job there. They use the quality of the players well. They have limited resources if you compare everybody to the Premier League, but they make the most out of what they have, and that's a credit to Thomas and his staff and all the players there at Brentford. I'm always impressed with the job they do. They use Ivan Toney well. But it's not just that. They attack with clarity and they defend with the aggression and organisation. So they're a tough team to play against.
There was talk about Thomas Frank potentially being a suitable candidate to take over from you at Brighton. How highly do you rate him as a manager?
Very. I followed his career since I've come back to the UK, and I knew him when I was in Sweden as well. So I know him well. I like him as a person. We have similar thoughts, I think, around the game and life in general. And then, like I said, I think a coach is judged on how much he gets out of the players, how much he organises the team, how the results are in comparison to the expectation of those results, and he does a fantastic job.
Hello there. I have some issues with my light. I have some issues with my camera. Some issues with everything, pretty much everything. Dropping frames, all the good stuff happening to me today, out of the blue. Can you see me just like a zombie? I hope you guys doing good while I'm struggling to fix stuff that you don't see. Nothing I can do right now, my friend. It looks like I'm going just to be like a zombie. No problem. Anyways. What's going on today? What the hell? Hello, everybody. Get around. Even if you don't see me, you can be part of the show. Can you see the green screen in front and at the back with the poor lighting? Need to change many things. Okay, so we are here for many games, but we're going to focus on the game between Chelsea Football Club away at Brentford. So everything is on your screen right now. Everything? No, this is another screen, brother. This is another screen. I can't even get my screen right now. This is embarrassing. What is happening right now? Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Okay, people, so what I'm gonna do now is, if you feel like calling or talking to us, you can come and do that. Okay. Trying to fix many things at the same time, people. This will happen when you don't prepare anything and you're rushing and driving very fast to get home and do the show. This is what you got. Right? You get this. You're gonna look like all over the place. So if you want to call us, you feel free to do so, because I'm struggling with my camera, audio, and the light. The lighting is very poor. The green screen and everything. But listen, the most important is that you can somehow see my face, and also you can hear me. So we have so many games tonight. Bournemouth, Southampton, Brentford, Chelsea, Liverpool, West Ham, Newcastle, Everton, and Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspurs. City and Arsenal have been cancelled or postponed for some strange reasons. So it is what it is. So many questions are going to be asked. Where is Pulisic? Why such and such didn't play? Why? So many questions. As per usual. Why Mount is playing? But listen, we don't make decisions. There is somebody who is paid crazy amount of money somewhere to make decisions, and we have to ask him. We have to ask him questions. Probably not me. You know what I mean? Trying to fix the light. In the band studio. Still the same, so I don't really care at the moment. This is going to be very bad. Okay, so since I can't get my light and the green screens fixed, we are going to talk about the lineup. Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. Aspilicueta captain today. Chalobah, Koulibaly, Cucurella, Gallagher, Jorginho Frelo, Ruben, Mount, Broja, Harvard. On the bench, Mendy, Silva, Chukwu, Kova, Zakaria, Sterling, Pulisic, Ziyech, Aubameyang. I didn't expect to see certain names here, or I didn't want to see certain names. But like I always insist, there is nothing you can do about it. Somebody is paid to make decisions, and we have just to accept it and move on, because there is nothing you can do about it. You can choose to get mad, and because your boy is not there, you can ask for somebody to get sacked and make whatever theory you want. At the end of the day, you're not going to change anything. That's the problem. So choose to be happy and support Chelsea Football Club, or choose to get mad for no reason and just spoil your day. You know what I mean? End of the day, we just want to win. If we win, Chelsea win, that is the most important. That is, for me, anyways. That is the logic that I see from my side is a win for Chelsea. That is the most important. Again, is on what channel in the US, probably on Peacock, trying to find my link. Everything is on freaking Peacock except for the Chelsea game. Not fair. Now I have to find another way of watching this game because I have to watch it. I'm paying a lot of money for these freaking packages and they don't even put it here. Because they wanted you to watch it somewhere else or pay extra money because of Tuchel Presser, but he's not even playing, so what the point? Flipping hell. This is not fair. Okay, so we're gonna complain about NBC Sports later on, but for now, how are you feeling about the starting 11? Let us know. What is your position? Thank you for stopping by, my friend. If you can give me a like, I will much appreciate it. Let's get to 50 likes as soon as we can. And you can also call us for free and have your voice heard. You know what I mean? Get in the poll. Let us know who is going to win it, who is going to do it today. And again, I have to apologize for the flashy kind of background that you see there. It's something technical that I can't really fix right now when I'm really live. I have to fix a lot of lighting, a lot of setup, a lot of stuff. So it's going to be that way for a little while. Denny said that we can't win with 3-4 of our scorer on the bench. Just don't rotate this way. How do you know that? Yeah, you always negative. You always just throw something at it. We can't. Who told you that we can't? Well, can't. Three-quarter of our scorer on the bench. Mason Mount scored the last time, couple goals. We have Jorginho can score a penalty. Broja scored the other day against Wolves. Kai Havertz already scored once or a couple times this season. Gallagher scored a wonder goal the other day. Who else? So just you have to have every single game you need Aubameyang and you need Sterling to play in order for you to be confident we're gonna win. That is not how football works, my friend. You can go through a bad path for a couple months you don't score, and all of a sudden you score a hat trick. So I don't follow those narrative things. I'm not gonna score because 3/4 of what even that means. Yeah, you always very I can see theories. Can we be a little bit positive for a while and wait the last minute before you jump and tell me I told you so? Keep it for yourself, probably. Maybe, please. Can you do that? But you always negative. Anything, everybody that was going to be in that starting 11, you are going to find something to say. Are you that way in life? Like, you have to be positive sometimes and let's see what's going to happen. You panic after we concede a goal. Yeah, we still have like 45 minutes to go. Let it go. Let it play it. You know what I mean? Even if it's still 10 minutes, still believing. Push the team. Instead of being too negative. So I got your point. You just exaggerate your negativity. You take your negativity to the next level. It's always we're gonna lose. It's always so when it's happened, you come here and say, "Oh, I told you so." Okay. And then when we win, you run away. You don't show yourself after the game. Okay, hello, Mr. Green Turf. Haha, Porter. I hope everything will work on your side because I don't see the reason Pulisic hacking CH and Sterling. Good luck with the Blues. There we go. It's all the same, bro. I always tell people it's always a lose-lose situation for managers. At the beginning of the game, everybody is going to bring a theory and a narrative because they didn't see the guy that they think is better to play that game. But there is somebody paid a lot of money to make those decisions that we have to trust. So if you don't see your boy and you hit Mason Mount and you see him, you're not gonna change anything. You know, at the end of the day, you can cry, you can insult, you can say whatever you want. He's there. You're not gonna change it. So why can't you just watch the game and wait? John Haynes, Mr. John Haynes, come on, Chelsea, let's go. Yeah, let's go. At least somebody encouraging the team. Ruveni said that Jorginho, let's go Chelsea. Yeah, I think you've been sarcastic there because normally you talk about Jorginho, but I trust. Yeah, I got your lesson that you're just being sarcastic. Just to keep yourself safe if we lose and you start blaming somebody like Jorginho. What is wrong with Pulisic? What is wrong? You don't understand. It's somebody needs to make decisions at the end of the day. And if we win games, if Pulisic is on the bench and we keep on winning games, people are not going to complain that much. But in the previous regime, when you don't play certain players and the football's still dead and you don't win games, and people are going to get more mad. But if you win, even if those people that you like are on the bench, you might understand it. You know? You might say, you know what, I'm going to take it. It is what it is, you know. So Pulisic, I don't understand. On my preview, I put him on the starting 11. I wanted to see him start, but it looks like he's not starting. So today we have Havertz. Havertz better perform today. Broja, I'm not going to be very harsh on him. This is his first start for Chelsea Football Club main team ever. You know, the first start in the official game. So I'm not going to be really harsh on Broja no matter what's going to happen today. It's not an easy task to carry the team on your shoulder the first time. So hopefully the nerves can go away after a few minutes and then he starts just, playing normal football. And I am very, very confident that Broja is going to do it. Yes, he can. So Pulisic, that is another task here to ask. Let's wait and see what the explanation is going to be. I was thinking that he didn't play the last game and he's going to play against Brentford. Okay. Mr. John said that me personally, I think 4-2-3-1 is better. Yeah, that is you. Personally from your couch watching them on TV. But somebody who watched them every single day in training session came up with a plan, and we don't know what is the formation he's gonna use depending when we attack or when we defend. Some coffee. Okay. Who play a DM? I don't know. You put whatever DM you want to put there. Probably Loftus-Cheek or Gallagher, whoever is gonna sit back to protect. Let's just wait and see. I think he went for physicality. He went with people with a lot of energy and physicality but yeah, no, I'm not right, because if that's the question, and then Jorginho has no place there. Well, everybody's gonna protect him. Everybody's gonna protect Jorginho because we have fast, very good defenders around him, so it can allow Jorginho to recycle the ball and control the tempo. So I don't know. Just let's wait until the beginning of the game so we can see who is on what position. That makes sense. Playing Conor Gallagher as a winger when you have Christian, Pulisic, and Ziyech. Like I said, people are gonna complain. We never know. Yeah, front three is kind of weird. We know that we don't know what the strategy is. Probably we're not even gonna use wingers. Let me see. Mount, Broja, Havertz, Gallagher. I don't really think that we're gonna play with wingers here. I think we're gonna play with inverted wingers on Havertz and Mount playing closer to Broja. Maybe they're gonna play just behind, like 2 number 10 kind of. I don't know. I'm trying just to make up some theory here, but we don't know. We need just to wait and see what's going to happen. Right now, it's all over the place. On social media now, people have more than 10 formations and 10 tactics and whatever. But the truth is, you have sometimes to wait a little bit and see how we start. Mr. Brent Curry said that looks like a 4-3-3. Yeah, some people are saying that. Some people are saying it's 4-3-2-1. Some people are saying it's 3-4-3. Some people are, it's so much, it's all over the place now. Nobody really knows. So let's wait and see. 30 minutes to go, or 29 minutes to go until the beginning of this game. If you are in the building, you can call us for free. And don't forget to vote on that poll that I put. Let us know who is going to win. At the end, it's Chelsea or Brentford, or it's going to be a draw, or you just don't know, or you don't care. And also you can comment and send your question if you don't have time to call. You click that link, we're gonna put you through, and you're gonna have your voice heard. All right. Let me see. Brent said that Mr. Brent, you look like Brentford. You are just scaring me. Are you like an agent here trying to? Okay. Oh, just look at the sheet again. Change my mind with Harvard being listed last. Okay. All right. That's right. Nobody is wrong. Nobody is right now. Remember the first game that we played under Graham Potter? Until the end of the game, nobody knew what formation we were playing. we made all kind of theories. And Graham Potter came out and said, you know what? I played 3 at the back with Raheem Sterling as a wing back. But wing back that was on the box, in the other box every single time. So it's confusing. So this is why this guy can find ways of winning games, confusing the opposition and stuff. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen. Paul said that Broja is going to do the keeper in his position. I got what you mean, but I am not going to put a lot of pressure on the young kids to perform in the keeper level, of course, from the number 9 position. So I completely understand what you're trying to say. But for me today, for Broja, I will give him the benefit of the doubt, even if he doesn't perform. This is his first game ever to start for Chelsea senior team. So it's going to be a lot of nerves. It's going to be like, oh my goodness, the entire world, the entire team count on me to score and do something today. And when you try too much, you might have a bad game. If you look at what happened to Conor Gallagher when he started for Chelsea, he wanted to impress immediately Thomas Tuchel. What happened? Red card, 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes. Already a red card, putting all kind of stupid tackles, trying too hard, running all over the place just to show people, yes, I got it, I have the energy, I'm gonna show you, this is my place, blah blah blah. No, when you do that, my friend, you don't perform good. You have just to go with the flow, you know, the nerves. You're gonna have some nerves at some point, but yeah, when you break that line of, you know, nerves and whatever, and then you start playing your game, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be normal. Remind yourself that, hey, I started few games at Southampton last season and I did pretty much good, and I completely destroyed Maguire, and I destroyed many defenders in the Premier League last season. It's not different. The difference now is I play for Chelsea Football Club, so let me just do my job. That's what he needs to put in his mind. He needs to be just positive. All right. Ivan Toney will score a goal. I hope not. He's dangerous. He's very dangerous, that brother. He is dangerous. But if we can cut supply, you know, the chain of supply, nobody's gonna provide to him because it's painful. It's difficult to keep him quiet. You have just to do what Liverpool did against Haaland, which is just keep De Bruyne quiet, keep everybody else quiet, so Haaland doesn't have the service. You know what I mean? Let's wait and see what is going to happen. But that brother, I'm afraid when on set pieces and corner kicks, you know, Kepa, his size questionable when it comes to set pieces. And today we don't have Thiago Silva who can really time his jump very good. But we have Koulibaly though. We don't have Fofana. We have Chalobah. Aspi. So man, it's gonna be interesting to see how we approach this game. Okay, Fabrizio Romano here is telling us what we know already. He said, first start with Chelsea tonight for Armando Broja. Key moment for the Albanian striker after Chelsea turned down multiple bids in the summer and decided to offer him a new contract until 2028. Big moment really for the young man, but I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on him. And I'm not going to come here and say I told you so, because There are so many people who are waiting for "I told you so" moment. You know, told you those academy are hyped. They are just overrated and all that. Oh, stop! Just slow down, bro. Slow down. He's a kid. He's learning. He's gonna make mistakes, and it has nothing to do with the academy. That's what people waiting now online to say. They're waiting to fail and say, "Oh, look, we lost the game today. How many academy products were on the pitch?" Just to make a point to say, you know what? We have so many of them, as if your origin or your passport needs to determine how people need to be selected. I don't go there. If you play for Chelsea, you play for Chelsea. That's it. That's the way I see it. Let's go here, read some comments, people. If I don't read your comment, you can call, because I have tons of comments here that I have to keep up with the show, and I have to read also your comments, so you understand that it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get to your comment. It's not that I am ignoring or anything. Gracious Grace. Hey, Grace. Beautiful name. How is Harvard starting over Pulisic? Please explain someone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call Graham Potter and ask him some tough questions. Why Pulisic is not starting and why Harvard is on the pitch. But if we win today convincingly, nobody is going to ask those questions. If we lose, and then he's going to be in trouble. Then he said, yeah, it's time for him to find another club. Yeah, I think so. I think that Hakim Ziyech and Christian Pulisic need to find a new club where they can enjoy football and show people what they can do. Because when you don't have a chance at Chelsea, you go somewhere else, you know. What else Christian Pulisic need to do to get in the starting 11? He scored. He was on the pitch like for 15 minutes, scored. He was on the pitch for like 3 minutes at the end of the Crystal Palace game. He got an assist, you know. So he's not starting. He's not given an opportunity the next game, and then the next game, and then the next game. What else he need to do? I don't know. When you ask to leave and they don't let you, is this prison? Well, depending on you still, yeah, good prison though, because you still get 150k every single week. So that is a luxury, very good prison. But in terms of football, there is one reason or another one they didn't let you go. But I think if somebody asks to go and you have somebody to replace him, you should let him go. Broja will score a goal, get taken out in 65 minutes and never been seen again. That is the scenario. Yeah, that is the scenario, because against Manchester United, I think it's gonna be Aubameyang. Yeah, it's kind of difficult for players to build like the momentum. Because when you score a goal, you are confident that the next game I'm going to start, and then you don't start, the momentum is gone. But I think under Graham Potter, it's going to be very different than under regime. You know, rotation is key though. I don't mind if he's on the bench, but if he's given few chances here and there, it's all good for me. It's all good for me. Okay. Let's go. Can you turn the stadium sounds down? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Can you turn the stadium, sound a bit harder? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a bit harder. And the game hasn't even started yet, you know. I'm gonna up it a little bit, but thank you for reminding me though, because that was really, really high. And the game hasn't started yet. During the game, yes, but when you're still talking to people, you don't have to put that kind of volume. I agree with you. Thank you. Let's go. Chelsea must win according to Mr. Magnifico because next is United. So what are you saying here? That United are going to beat us? Well, we haven't beaten United for years in the Premier League. We have to beat them this time. We drew with them so many times. They beat us also like 4-0, stuff like that. They always perform to the top level when they play against Chelsea. Team list looks more like low-level club. It's a shame. Yeah, you're going to complain because there are so many academy and English players. We know how you're going to complain. We know where it's going to go. If we lose today or because we play like a low team and look at City and look at Liverpool and all the blah, blah, blah theories. We know where you're going. I know where you're taking this discussion. I know you from inside out. If it was other kid from Spanish La Liga or whatever, and their names were like Da Silva or what, you're not going to make those kind of theories. So I know you very good, Mr. Phil. I know you. So you don't have to remind anybody anything. Let us play as a low team. That's the way it is. You have now to accept the reality. The new reality is this is a new era. This is a building era where you're going to see a lot of youngsters given a chance. It's an era that we're going to lose a lot of games trying something. But at the end result is going to be amazing year after year after year after year. But in the building process, it's going to be tough. So I'm not expecting us to even win or anything. So don't come here after the game and say, I told you so. Look at Manchester City, how many academy, how many English players. That your point is English player, academy product, they are just not good enough. Automatically, no matter how good you are, no, you are not good enough. You have to do 100 times harder or better than anybody else. So we all know that. We all know the discrimination, the online tribalism. We all just keep it for yourself. But we are not in Abramovic era anymore. You are angry about the new direction of Chelsea, the new manager, but nothing you can do about it. You can choose to get mad and get on people, make theories and expect us to lose so you can make a point, but it's not gonna change anything at the end of the day. So you choose to stay and support the team, whoever is gonna play, or you choose to get frustrated and get on people for no reason and spoil your day for no reason. You have two choices, Mr. Phil. I hope you're watching. Oh, it's not the same as a two. Why are always complaining? Please, not everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip some of the comment because I am very, very, very late. When will ZH play? No, I don't think he's gonna play anymore. I think he just decided to leave. January he need to leave. And if we win today, Mr. Phil is going to come here and tell you because of Jorginho. If we lose today, it's because of those kids, because of English players. That's the way it is. We are kind of, everything is like scripted in you. Like you kind of know exactly what you're going to say and who you're going to give credit. You can say whatever you want. Thomas Tuchel is not coming back. Roman Abramovich is not going to come back anymore. Time of sacking, changing, dead wood, buying 100 million players is over. Just forget about it. So we lose today, it's going to be because of English Players Academy. We win today is because of Jorginho was in the midfield. So don't even mention the manager because he's just a criminal. So the manager today is going to be Jorginho. The goalkeeper is Jorginho. The defense is Jorginho. The midfield is Jorginho. The attacker is going to be Jorginho. The only guy that will get credit today, according to Mr. Phil, is going to be Jorginho. But you lose today. Oh. Jorginho is not going to be mentioned, but English Players, Academy product, and the manager need to go because this is the level and the expectation, the lower level that we became at Chelsea Football Club. I don't trust this midfield. Yeah, you trust it or not, it is there. So we have to wait before we start shooting on people. Probably we have to wait until the end of the game, all right? The good thing about Graham Potter is he's not shy of making changes. You see the last time, right, we started horrible game against Aston Villa. People out of position. We were running like headless chicken. We were lucky. The second half, he made a change. He put people back where they belong. We became more solid, even though we still not good enough. But the end of the day, the end result is that we won. So in the building process, when you are building a team, you're gonna lose games. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes because you have to try something. That's the way it is. Everything, even if you wanna make your own computer, okay, you're gonna have a lot of errors. It's gonna crash. You might even burn the house because you're trying different things. That is the process. So do not expect Mr. Potter to be perfect, or why did you play such and such out of position? Yes, Thomas Tuchel also was playing people out of position and people got on him. But after how many years? After 2 years of doing the same thing. But if you try something, if you play people out of position few times and it's not working and you make a change, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just doing the same thing over and over and forcing people in the wrong position and expecting a different outcome. That becomes a problem. But when you try different combinations, different stuff, they don't work, and you're making some changes, some adjustment, and you're getting it right. That's what football is all about. Okay, let's go. Will Chelsea be in top 4? I don't know. If we win today, we're going to be in top 4 for sure. We're going to be only like 2 points away from City because City game against Arsenal was postponed, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But the game was postponed, so we are getting closer to top 3 or top 2, you know? If we keep winning. We're not going to win every single game, though. And before I forgot, I think Magnifico said that you have to win today because you're going to play against Manchester United. Listen, Brentford completely destroyed Manchester United 4-0. So on paper, the easier game is going to be the Manchester United one. So you're trying to make your team looks like, oh, you are a world beater or you are a good team. No. Brighton or Brentford are better than you because they beat you. Brentford beat you. How? It was 2-1 or 3-1, I forgot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2-1. Brighton beat you, and Brentford beat you 4-0. So you are below them. So it doesn't count. You don't. United don't count as a big team anymore, my friend. Bro, I don't trust this midfield. At least they should have tried Zakaria. Okay. Zakaria, somebody that you never ever seen play for Chelsea Football Club. You trust him more than the people that been playing for Chelsea that you know what you can get from them. Wow. Amazing, right? I don't know how everybody is convinced that Zakaria is the solution and anybody else is crap. How do you know that? The guy had an ACL injury like a year ago, and then he got a move 6 months ago to Juventus. He didn't even play. He only played few games from the bench at Juventus, and there is a reason why Juventus decided to loan him out. If he was that good, you just bought him less than 6 months, so you let him go. It tells you something. But I don't understand why everybody is convinced that Zakaria is the next coming of Jesus Christ and he will save Chelsea Football Club from anything. I don't get it. Let's give him time. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. This is the same thing that people said about Saul Niguez. Saul Niguez, what happened to Saul Niguez? Where is Saul? Where is Saul? The few times that we started him, it was awful. So I'm not gonna really complain about Zakaria. I've never seen him play. The only time that I've seen him play like the entire game was against France in the national team, and I was like, oh, this brother is good. Other times that I watched him play, it's just like some highlight here, 20 minutes there. I never had a time to analyze the brother. On YouTube, he looks amazing. But everybody looks amazing on YouTube. Papi Giloboji look great on YouTube. Alvaro Morata, awesome on YouTube. How do you know that he is the solution? You can make whatever compilation video you want on YouTube. It doesn't represent what you do on the pitch. Saul Niguez, people told us how he can shoot from distance and how he's going to score golazos at Chelsea. All kind of theories. What happened? Nothing. So why can't we just relax, okay? Relax. One day, he's going to have playing time. We're going to give him a chance and we're going to judge him from there instead of making theories and I miss him. Why? So far, we are winning games. We only drew one game so far. What is wrong? What's wrong with people? Mr. Henry said that what is your top 6 prediction? Chelsea Football Club, of course, to win the league. Okay, all the jokes aside, I think Manchester City still have a chance to finish to win the league. Second, Chelsea, because Arsenal are gonna be Arsenal. Tottenham are going to be Spursy at some point. They're going to decline at some point. They're going to start scrambling and falling apart from January as per usual. And we might find ourselves in second place, Chelsea. Third place, I think it's going to be Arsenal. And Spurs, fourth. Liverpool, out. Who would have thought that Liverpool were going to struggle? Think about it. But yeah, all I care is Chelsea are going to finish top 4. So let's say Liverpool to finish 5th and 6th is going to be Manchester United. That's what you asked me for, right? So that is Chelsea second. You heard here first. Okay, Victor, he said that why is not trusting Zakaria? Why Ruben Loftus-Cheek? One can always hold, defend, disrupt, and the other one in the attack. And Jorginho can do either, yet he is the only constant, even with rotation, unreal. All right, yeah, same old, bro. 2 minutes to go. Players are on the pitch doing the normal greeting and all the good stuff that we all know. Now, yeah, bro, that's the way it is. For me right now, I can't really say anything else that I haven't said. So it is what it is. Jesus saved the world. Premier League is the Premier League. Saul was like someone who didn't play soccer in his life. Yeah, but people saw us, Saul Niguez, as the second coming of Jesus, right? Remember that? All theories, and we made all kind of like compilation videos and how he can shoot from the distance. And I mean, I don't know. Gallagher had a better season at Crystal Palace than Saul Niguez had at Chelsea Football Club. But people wanted to sell all the academy and English players to get Saul Niguez, who was the solution. What happened? Mr. Chima said that the reason why everyone is talking about Zakaria is because everyone wants to see how he's doing, how he's going to play. Yeah, but there is somebody who sees him every single day in training and who decided not to play him. So I'm going to trust him more than trusting online desire. You know what I mean? The game is about to start, people. Get ready. I'm here for the people, okay? I put the link here for people to come. So if I don't get anybody to comment with me, I'm going to put just the comment on the screen and go watch the game with the people in the other room. Go watch with the family and then come back at halftime and take some calls. And the end of the game, I will take also some calls because I'm here for you, for the people. That is the reason why I am here. Okay, I cut my walk earlier so I can come and be with you. So you are the kings and queens. So if nobody want to talk or nobody want to do anything, and then there's no, there's no way I can stay. It's not about giving Pulisic ZH. Okay, the game is about to start. Let me refresh my freaking stream. And these freaking people from Peacock, they own me explanations. Because they didn't put Chelsea game on Peacock. They put it on TV, on CBS Sport Network. And they put freaking every other game on Peacock. So I have to reach television somewhere in order to watch the Chelsea game. Flipping hell. Okay. I'll be here at halftime to hear Victor complain about Jorginho. Yeah. He will always target somebody, and Jorginho especially. And Zakaria is becoming his favorite player at Chelsea Football Club without even kicking a ball. Zakaria is the solution according to Victor and many online experts. We are believed. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anybody, if you want to come, call. I want to comment this game with other people. Or if I don't get anybody to comment the game with me, and then I am going to watch with other people around me that I don't want to involve them on the YouTube evil business. The game started already. It's 50-second in my location. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's get the job done. Now we can put some noise from the stadium. Nobody's going to complain about it. Come on, Chelsea. Yeah. Okay, people, so I'm going to fix something right now. So far, so good. Victor is the one. Victor, I always complain about Victor. Yeah. That is no. Hopefully somebody can join our network when me at half time or at the end of the game. So don't forget to like and subscribe and all this stuff. Yeah, always we try. We start slowly. I'm not worried about anything here, my friend, because we are going to try to get the job done and to come here and tell Mr. Victor that I told you so. So my moment is coming. And in the meantime, I will try to fix the light and fix, the flashy bling bling stuff that you see at the back. It's because of some lightning issue in the studio. But I will get it done very, very soon. Don't worry about it. Free kick for Chelsea Football Club. Let's go. Let's go. Mason Mount scored again today. And let's see what they're going to say. Let's see what Mount haters are going to say. Okay, 6 minutes so far, still 0-0 people. I'm trying to just fix something, but you can see everything on the screen right now. There's a lot of technical issues on my side that you can't see. Only me can see what is happening.
trying to get the ball. I think the intended target was Broja, but just the amount of power on the cross from Gallagher. Here he is again. Ball back to Chelsea from right clearance, and we'll send it back towards Kepa. Intercepted by Brentford again. It's a good cross coming in from the left hand side. It looks as though it was Romo just managed to snatch the ball away from Marisa. I think it was Quetta actually. Gets a cross in towards Tony. Clearance comes in time. It's a clumsy free kick in the centre of the park as well from the clearance. Given for Chelsea, again, it's really trying to initiate a press in the centre of the park, trying to not allow Mason Mount really to get on the ball and create things. Of course, Mount managed to, similar to Ivan Toney, bag a brace in their last game against Aston Villa. Well, there will be a throw in for Brentford on the left side here as Mee snatches the ball away from Havertz. He'll win a free kick, Ben Mee. Just a little bit of a shirt pull by Havertz. Henry opts to go for the safe option with Raya towards his own goal and play it wide. There's Rorslev, who hasn't really been able to get forwards in these first 7 minutes. Pass back to Raya. Raya is forced to really commit to a clearance by Broja. Great pressing from the Albanian, winning a throw-in for Chelsea. Seems to be a little bit of a ricochet, and Brentford have actually won the throw-in. To the surprise of a couple of Chelsea players, but regardless, play is back underway. Back from Brentford to Raya. Raya opposite the clearance, and Brentford can win the loose ball in the centre circle here. Bomo, good pass from Bomo towards Ross left on this right side. Brentford still maintain possession on the edge of the box, cut out by Koulibaly. Ross left ends up with the ball again, slots the ball in. It's a good cross, it's a good header. Oh, and what a save that is from Arita Malaga. Good header. It looks as though it was Tony who got his head on the ball. Great cross from the right back, Rorslev. Plenty of time on the ball to really pick his man. And very surprisingly that Chalobah just allowed the space for Tony to get a good connection on the ball. Couldn't really head it down. It was a little bit too high and he's jumped early, Tony, but still on target. And Arisa Malaga in the centre of the goal, but it's going over him, and it was going to loop over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Has to jump high, gets a hand to it, and tips it out for a corner kick. But the first big chance of this evening goes to the home side as Bomo stands over this corner kick and just waits for the referee. Just have a few words with the Chelsea skipper for the Quetta. I'm not sure what it's going to be about. It could be the pressure from Kepa here, as there's plenty of sheds surrounding him by Brentford. Short corner again. This comes in this time towards the back post where Mee's waiting. Brentford maintain possession. A header back across goal, trying to get it to Mee again, and they can maintain possession here. Bomo will play it off Cucurella, and will win another corner for Brentford. Good play from the home side in these first 10 minutes. Still 0-0 here. Jensen providing support as well from Bomo as well, in case they want to play it short. Repeat what they just did before. It worked pretty well. They do so, and Bomo again to Jensen, plays it to Bomo, gets the good cross in towards the back post. Mee's waiting there again. Almost a carbon copy of what happened before, but Chalobah manages to rise above everyone and clear the ball, but only as far as another Brentford corner on their left-hand side this time. Good piece of play from the home team, as I think it would be Bomo who's not going to take this corner. this one. They've even to the near post this time. He looks to be the intended target again as the ball was whipped in. Plenty of pace. Chelsea try and counter-attack, but it's taken away by Zanka that time, and we'll play back to Raya. Raya, way out of his box here, almost in the midfield position. And play it to Henry, and Henry, what a ball that is on the left-hand side. First time from a long ball, could slot it towards Jensen. Oh, and Brentford, there's a player going down. They want a penalty. I think the referee's going to wave it away. It looked as though it was going to be a tight decision. The referee waves play on. I think it was going to be Loftus-Cheek who would concede the foul. I'm not sure who over on the far side of the box. It was good play from Brentford. It'll be interesting to see if VAR get involved in the end, as ball still managed to stay in play here with Chalobah. We'll play it back to Azpilicueta as Jorginho, and now is getting pressed by Brentford. In the first few seconds of the game there wasn't really pressure on the midfielder, as now the referee Jarrod Gillett is getting the inquests from Brentford. It looks as though it was Mbomo who goes down a little bit too easily in my books, but there does seem to be a slight touch from Loftus-Cheek on the ankle of Mbomo. Might actually knock Mbomo as he was just about to pull the trigger. Goes down the striker, and I think maybe after a quick check this could be ruled A-OK in the eyes of Chelsea. The referee still getting a word in his ear, I believe, from VAR as we just await a decision. Azpilicueta is stood right next to referee here for more, trying to get more information. Just off our screens, actually, Conor Gallagher just to across the slight injury here. Staff just approached him. He's back on his feet. He's down for a few moments. Just something to keep an eye on with 13 minutes gone. Referee just trying to check if he's okay. The young Englishman just trying to tie his shoes on the pitch, and the referee Jarrod Gillett is telling the Englishman to do it on the touchline so they can get the game back underway. Just going to see what actually happened. It looks as though it was a clearance from Pinnock, and it's clattered Gallagher's maybe thigh, and from close proximity, and maybe just left a bit of a sore one on the midfielder. Well, he's back to his feet now. The play's back underway very quickly off our screens. Tony that time just tried to latch on to a drop ball. Trying to get a goal from Brentford against the run of play, really, from a loose pass where Chelsea were well in control. Plays back underway. Chelsea still a man down here as Gallagher still on the touchlines. Brentford can keep possession. Loftus-Cheek intercepts the ball that goes back towards Henry. The strikers there. Just makes some darting run to him. Another one as the ball is lofted over to the right shoulder, but Chalobah can guide the ball out for a goal kick. And I think there will be a substitution. Yes, there will. Potter is forced to take off. Gallagher, I think, is taking no risks with the amount of games coming up over the next few weeks for everyone in the Premier League. Not taking any chances, will be taking off. And Kovacic will be making his start here this evening. 15 minutes gone. And an early substitution by Graham Potter, one that he probably wouldn't have wanted to make, but he's going to have to. Throw into Brentford from the Chelsea goal kick. Trying to get to Henry. Intercepted by Chelsea. Back to Terrace of Alaga. The pressure on the goalkeeper forces him to clear all the way to Jensen again. Getting around the back this time. Zanka will choose Rochleff, and Rochleff just tries to slot it towards Yeka that time on Yeka, just on the right hand side. Almost operating the third striker in the last few minutes. Koulibaly standing in a way that time. For Chelsea as Kepa tries to send it forward to Broja again. Right. Slot the ball down, play it towards the substitute Kovacic, who will likewise get it to Chalobah. Chalobah, quick feet, skipping it away from Mbomo that time. Uses his left foot to play it to Quetta. Chelsea really trying to get a sense of rhythm, which they haven't really had in these first 17 minutes. It's all been Brentford in terms of possession. They're trying to feel themselves into this game. Maybe the experience of Kovacic can try and guide them that way in these next few minutes. Koulibaly goes for a long lofted ball towards Broja to receive the ball and get on the edge of the box. Loftus-Cheek there. Loftus-Cheek chooses to take on Henry. Gets the crossing towards Broja this time. Broja just trying to claim the ball back. He does so. He has to go backwards towards Azpilicueta. Back to Kovacic. It's a smart ball from Kovacic, but it's just drifted away from Broja as he's trying to stay on side, latch onto that ball. But it was a good spell there from Chelsea. Broja looking very lively when they can get the ball to the Albanian in the Brentford box in these little glimpses of attacking threat in these first 18 minutes gone. Brentford 0, Chelsea 0 as the ball finds its way out for it, throwing on the right side. Take it fast and decisively, trying to send the ball to Tony, who's in a little pocket of space between Azpilicueta and Chalobah. Here is Chalobah, and he'll have to play it back to Kepa again from the press by Brentford. Plenty of red and white shirts in the Chelsea box almost as well. Rico Henry, a disguised pass on the left hand side towards Jensen, who's in an advanced position. Seen to this time by Chalobah, and Cucurella will receive the ball. He's going to have to go long again, as the press from Brentford has been relentless really since the 5th minute when they found their footing, as Chelsea get the ball again. And here's Jorginho, who picks out a pass from Mason Mount. Mason Mount again, good ball towards Broja, but Broja just came a bit too late there to the ball, and it's seen to by Jensen and Janet that time. A long ball towards Henry, just can't keep it in play. Loftus-Cheek taking his time, trying to settle things really for Chelsea, as Azpilicueta tells Loftus-Cheek that he'll take this throw in and just sort of get an extra man further forward. He'll have to play it towards Kai Havertz. He's almost playing as a deep pocket midfielder in these last few moments, just to try and get his feet on the ball really, as the ball is intercepted by Brentford again. It'll go for another Chelsea throw-in. Throw-in. Mason Mount just tries to guide it into the right-hand side there. Intercepted by Henry, and it will go all the way to Kepa in goal. Again, it's just trying to settle things down. He'll try and pick out Kovacic. Kovacic instantly has 3 Brentford players surrounding him, and Kepa still trying to opt to play out from the back. He'll use Koulibaly, who's forced and rushes to make a decision, trying to send the ball to Cucurella, who's almost playing as a left winger, trying to provide an extra option up front, but he really needs to get back and support his fellow centre-back. Here is Kepa again. It's still 2 centre-backs there, Chalobah and Koulibaly, providing support for the quick pass in the box. A long ball comes this time. It's worked in their favour there. Broja managed to win the ball and set it back to Cucurella. Cucurella towards Jorginho. Chalobah, that's for the Quetta, to his right, needs really supporting pass to, and he'll have to go back to the centre-back, and Chelsea just trying to probe their way through the Brentford midfield, and they do so this time. It's good play on the right side, ball to Jorginho. Jorginho just tried to slot in Brozier again, but it's cut out well by Brentford all the way, guided towards Raya. Good defending, but Chelsea can maintain possession with Mason Mount, who's just trying to operate a little bit more centrally now and moving across the pitch, receives the ball again, quick passes, quick exchanges with captain as for the Quetta. Again, is forced to go back. Good pressure from Brentford. Jorginho, a good pass again towards Brozier. Oh, and it's a smart ball trying to unleash Mason Mount, who's making a darting run in behind Ben Mee, but Ben Mee is there in time for the clearance. Chelsea throw on this left side. Take it quickly towards Kovacic. Kovacic trying to get Cucurella on the ball with a quick 1-2. Doesn't pull off, but he can get the throw in to Mount this time, who just tries a little stab towards Brozier, who was ahead of me. But it was not a great pass, you have to say, from Mount, and it will go towards Raya for a quick distribution to Henry. Goes for the long lofted ball, but it's not a good one. It'll go straight out for Chelsea possession again, a throw in almost near the halfway line. Chalobah. Back. It is a foul from the back, just to confirm from those early thoughts just before kick-off. Koulibaly tries to send the ball, but it's intercepted this time. Janet has that option on the right side. Here is Rochlev trying to take on Mount and Cucurella, nearly getting the better of them. He almost does so brilliantly, the right back, and he can still maintain possession here ahead of Mount. It looks as though there's a case of obstruction. The linesman disagrees from Rochlev as the ball fumbles its way in between his thighs, and it looks as though he was squeezing on the ball to try and keep it away from Mount. Mount's been disagreeing and plays back on the way. Ball fumbling out for a Brentford throw, almost near the dugout. Trying to get a bit of possession again, especially since Kovacic has come on. You can almost feel that Chelsea are getting a little bit more possession. There's been lots of chances for to attack the Chelsea box. Trying to here with a quick passage of play on the right side. Chelsea can intercept and try and get the ball clear with Kovacic sending it to Brozier again. Havertz snatches the ball away. Kovacic. There was a foul by Brentford midfielder. I think it was Janet, and this time the referee will wave advantage. Good play from Kovacic. Pushing the muscles away. Chelsea pushing to an advanced position here with advance for the Quetta. Jorginho is just behind him. Off this cheek. Played back to Chalobah, to Kovacic, just playing in the centre circle. Switching to the right is Havertz will play it to off this cheek again. Sense of possession for Chelsea, as I mentioned before, is really showing now. Is Koulibaly will play it to Kovacic, who's sitting alongside Jorginho. Almost two holding midfielders now instead of just the one in Jorginho, so it makes it a lot easier both midfielders to have some time and space on the ball. The cross comes in towards Brozier. Oh, it's a good chance by Chelsea. Great cross coming in from the right hand side. Brozier was inches away from bagging the goal and sending it into the back of the net as Chelsea maintain possession here. Koulibaly long diagonal towards Loftus-Cheek. Kai Havertz tries to beat Raya. Raya, good hands. And keep it away and just try and settle things for Brentford. Five at the back. And Chelsea are forced to really make quick darting balls, and they've just come in that time from the right channel. Good ball in. It might have been asked for Presser actually. Brozier, oh, the replay shows how close he was. Brozier was inches away from burying that into the back of the net and getting Chelsea the lead here. Brentford really, you have to say, had a good first 15 minutes until the substitution. Just lost their way and trying to get back into this game. Both teams have really had a good chance now. Tony early on, now Brozier, and here he is again, just tries to latch on to a pass from Havertz that time. Go to Brentford goalkeeper. to Yeka. Receive the ball. Schleff will just leave it for to take. Okay, just trying to slot it towards Tony in the centre of the park. Can't find him. Mason Mount will receive the ball from a Jorginho pass, cutting right through the Brentford midfield. Here he is again. Jorginho gets the ball from Koulibaly. Trying to switch the play to Mount again. This time Rochlev is there on support. He's doing a little bit more defensive duties, Rochlev, in the last few minutes, but Brentford can try and hit Chelsea on the counter-attack, and they can here. They break away from Koulibaly. Cross comes in towards Tony. Koulibaly recovers well and gets a good clearance and sends the ball almost straight to the Brentford corner flag. What a clearance that was from Koulibaly on this right channel. Brentford skip away brilliantly. Chelsea again and get a foot back in this game. Tony nearly gets on the end of a brilliant cross. I've actually been on Yeka, who is skipping past a couple of Chelsea players. Good ball again to Rochlev, and it's just hit his hand there from a good pass on the right side. Skipped up and hit his hand, and it's actually going to be called out for a throw as well. It was on Yeka, who manages to skip past two players. A great pass from Jensen. 2 touches with plenty of pace to beat Koulibaly, and a slight touch from Chalobah took it away. Well, the Brentford strikers, both Mbomo and Tony, were waiting. Koulibaly, plenty of pace to just recover and send that ball clear, and Chelsea have the ball again in advanced position in Brentford's half as Loftus-Cheek receives the ball near the corner flag. He'll send it back. He's trying to ask for the Presser to Jorginho. Chalobah, playing to Kovacic again, needs an option ahead of him. Just find it, squeeze the ball to Mason Mount. Brilliant pass from Kovacic. First time trying to slot it towards Mason Mount, who's been operating on all sides in the last 10 minutes. Brilliant kick out from Brozier if the ball can get to Mount, but it was good defending in the end by Brentford, and this time it just gets ahead. Mount again. That side will play to Kovacic, Jorginho. Pass for the Quetta. Loftus-Cheek skipping away from 2. Brentford share to keep possession as Chelsea really having a hold of this game now as Koulibaly has to skip the ball towards Brozier. Brozier, good hold up play from the striker.
ماركو كوريا في وسط الملعب لمصلحة فريق تشيلسي بنفس الكيفية بنفس الطريقة مع عودة لاعبي فريقية برينتفورد. استلام، تحضير، تمرير لك.
Left channel, wants that run from Cucurella, we can't find it, but tracking back this time from Rochlev, and Chelsea will just go for a different route on the right channel. Jorginho puts it back to Kovacic, a stab of the ball by Kovacic towards Brozier again. Havertz, who's right next to him. Brentford can intercept and go for a long clearance, but Kepa, very fast off his line, out of his box, will snatch the ball away. Win the ball back for the visitors here, as Graham Potter will be very pleased with his team's performance in the last 15 minutes as Jorginho gets that option. Let's go back to Chalobah. Combination on the right hand side here is Loftus-Cheek. Vescoli. Looks as though he was in an offside position. He just couldn't get back in time for a Jorginho pass on the right channel. Quick 1-2 with him in the Presser at first. Goal kick. Raya. Ball. Intercepted by Chalobah. Taken back. This time by Janet. Let's watch there. Likewise, with the Zanka. A long ball towards. It's hard to tell who's that by now. It could be Tony. Back to his feet again. Strong punch away. Blatting the Brentford striker. Possession. Chelsea intercepting this time. And a white shirts are in this right channel at the moment as the free kick comes in towards far side of the box. The ball fumbles its way. Oh, great save from Kepa. Oh, it looked as though it was going to go in. I think from Ivan Toney, who latches onto a loose ball that is bouncing all over the box. Tries to loft it over the goalkeeper. And almost goes into the back of the net as we watch the replay here. Ben Mee tries to beat Loftus-Cheek to the ball, and Loftus-Cheek actually wins the header, but the header goes all the way back to Ivan Toney, who's alert and takes the gamble that the ball is going to be played backwards. Beats Kepa to the ball initially, but what a save that is from the Chelsea goalkeeper. Stopping it for Brentford, being 1-0 up. Could be a spark to really reignite their first half when the first 15 minutes they look really in control. Long diagonal from Raya trying to find Henry on the left, but interception from Loftus-Cheek that time, who snatched the ball away. Chelsea have really had the possession in these last 10 minutes, 72% to Brentford 28. Azpilicueta tries to slot the ball time towards Jorginho, and it will be a clumsy foul given away. This time by Janet, yeah, there's just a bit too much contact on Jorginho. 35 minutes gone, Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. Both teams have had excellent chances. Also to the home side, both falling for Ivan Toney. One really close chance for Broja. Speaking of Broja, here he is, gets on a loose ball, a long direct pass on the edge of the Brentford box. Broja cuts the ball across, trying to find Havertz. He's got Cucurella behind for the ricochet. Brentford tries to intercept Jorginho, tries to maintain possession, and he does so. We'll play it back towards Kovacic, back to Mason Mount. Cucurella, Jorginho playing on the edge of the box to Kovacic. Kovacic does brilliantly to alleviate the pressure as Jensen was trying to barrel on down. Cross comes in, Raya has to make a save as the ball looked as though it was going into the back of the net. Cucurella still holds the ball for a cross, but it's just spinning away from the Chelsea players. We'll go out for a goal kick, but that was a good spell from Graham Potter's side as we watch the replay here. It might have been a shot actually from Azpilicueta. It was, as Azpilicueta. Plenty of time to make a choice in the odds for the spectacular. A low-driven shot towards the bottom left-hand corner, and Raya gets down in time brilliantly and gets enough connection on the ball to keep it away. And it looks as though it was Mason Mount who was just ahead of the goalkeeper, and there will finish a Brentford player down here. After that initial spell, it could be on Yeka. It is on Yeka, I think. Is going to be to make a substitution. Yeka, not sure what he's holding here. Still down. It looks as though Baptiste is warming up, stripping off. Could be a straight swap here. On the screens, we're just watching. From the replay, it was a direct pass all the way from the back by Koulibaly. Just to find a little bit of space for Bournemouth to run into, and muscles off. Zaka brilliantly. Really, that's where the attack was spelled from Chelsea came from. Great play from Brozier, who's got a lot to say with his start here, and he's won the ball again for Chelsea. Brozier in the box, tries to cover, gets the crossing, and Kai Havertz can't find it. Oh, it's brilliant play, completely out with the blue by Chelsea. A goal kick comes in, and Chelsea latch onto it in the midfield, and it was a long, lofted ball, I think from Jorginho, that Brozier again, plenty of pace, runs onto. It looks as though Ben Mee initially fouled Brozier, but he gets back to his feet, the Albanian, holds it up, waits for a few more blue shirts to come and provide support in the box to be a bit of an attacking threat, and he has that in Havertz, and it looks as though Mount comes in at the last second, gets a brilliant crossing, just can't find a Chelsea player. Again, Brozier is looking very threatening for Chelsea, and a few minutes later, from Onyeka being down, now a Chelsea player has also hit the deck. I'm not sure who it is, as there's plenty of medical stuff around. It could be Chalobah. It's one of the Chelsea defenders. And 39 minutes gone. Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. And it was Chalobah. Replay here of what actually happened. It's just taken it nasty. Looks as though it could be a forearm, maybe an elbow. Yeah, just a forearm from Ivan Toney. It was actually from the chance that Brozier just had, as Raya sent this long goal kick towards Toney, who wins the header initially. Contact from his forearm hits Chalobah in the face. From there, that's where Jorginho picked up the ball and managed to pick out Brozier with a brilliant pass. Chalobah back to his feet, just a slight knock and a bit of a worry for the medical staff, just to check he wasn't too hurt with a head injury. So towards the replay here between Brozier and Mee. It was actually a brilliant tackle from Mee. He gets a touch just ahead of Brozier. It was very, very close and timed just about to perfection from the Brentford defender, keeping it away. And that's why I think Brozier made no meals of it. Chelsea get things back underway as all the players are back to the pitch. Cucurella snatches the ball on the left-hand side, gets a cross in towards Havertz. Good defending this time from Henry. And clear the ball for a Chelsea throw. Game really starting to come alive for Chelsea in these last few minutes. Cucurella gets a great crossing. Havertz is coming in late, and he does get a touch to the ball, Havertz, but it just drags itself away and goes towards Henry. A crucial moment, but the throw comes in anyway. Crossing from Chelsea. Raya that time ahead of his defenders will claim the ball and try and calm things down and just settle things for Brentford. And I think there was a few half-hearted calls from Kai Havertz that it was a handball by Henry, but we've just seen the replay and it hits the shoulders of Henry. So half-hearted calls for a handball, rightfully so. I think it was waved away. The referee, Jerry Gillett, I think was just having that conversation then with the VAR officials in Stockley Park, as Chelsea was sort of cautious whether to keep playing on. The referee just halting things a few seconds and eventually allowing play to get back underway just for the confirmation, as Brentford will keep the ball with Raya trying again to find Henry on the left side. It's dealt with well by Loftus-Cheek that time. With the throw towards out again. This time Jensen will stand over it. Trying to hold possession here on this left-hand side. Smart back heel this time. Left-hand side, finds his way towards a Bomo.
Daniel.
Clearance from Chelsea this time, it's only as far as the left-hand side, and a bit of fancy skills. It looks as though from Jensen does not pull off. Chelsea try and counter-attack here with Broja. Broja just tries to skip the ball around, and that time latches onto a poor ball from me. Broja gets on the ball, tries to cut it back towards Mount, only as far as Kovacic, who's got Cucurella to the left. Cucurella needs an option, an overlap perhaps from Kovacic. Cautious to provide it, Kovacic. He'll play it to Jorginho on the edge of the box, and the shot comes in. It looks as though it was Loftus-Cheek. Could have taken a deflection. Regardless, a good spell from Chelsea again as Cucurella wants that option from Kovacic for the overlap. Very cautious Kovacic to provide it. Does give the space in the end for Jorginho to get the ball on the edge of the box, and there was a bit of an apologetic hand gesture from Jensen that time, I think, for going for a spectacular piece of skill on the edge of the Chelsea box, which ended up the ball fumbling away from himself and trying to wiggle it through the Chelsea player's legs, and it just landed right in the path of Loftus-Cheek. Brentford take the ball here from the goal kick as Cucurella snatches it away. The ball's trying to be guided towards Bomo that time. There's Rush left, who will play it back to Zamka. Okay, good cross in. Chalobah just ahead. Cheek. It's on the edge of the clearance and find Mason Mount, who's got Jorginho just in behind to pass to. Chelsea can try and break the counter-attack here as Cucurella receives the ball on the left from Mount. Needs that run ahead. Mount provides it. Mount, good cross in, but it's dealt with well. This time by Pinnock. Jorginho. Just onto the clearance and box to defend as we hit the additional time. It's 3 minutes added on. Jorginho, it's a good ball in towards Havertz. Havertz go down pretty easily, and I think the referee is going to wave that one away. It looked very, very soft. Aston is giving an earful to the referee. It's me that time. I think he's trying to claim that there was a push on Havertz, but it looked very soft if that is the case. In my books, yeah, Havertz has gone down way too easily. I'm surprised that the referee hasn't actually booked Havertz for simulation in that instance, as there's a slight brush of the arms from me, and Havertz just drops to the floor as soon as possible. I think maybe just to try and snatch an easy penalty before the half-time break. The referee waves it away, but Chelsea still maintain possession with Havertz here as Loftus-Cheek receives the ball.
Hello there. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, it's halftime here. I still have some issues with my lighting in the studio. Probably need some new bulbs or something. So it is what it is for now. You can call us if you have time and let us know what you think about the first half. 0-0. Nice to see some friends from the Bees from Brentford stopping by. Nice to see you. If you want to jump and talk to us, what do you think? Tony almost scored a couple times, but Kepa Abragadabra was there one more time, saved the day. But also Brentford goalkeeper made some saves. Armando Broja, oh man, that was like Mason Mount was there waiting, and he just decided to do a little bit more and score. But it is what it is. So Chelsea leading in terms of statistics, like 64% in the first half, but percentage means nothing at the end. You have to actually score goals. So I can say 50-50 in terms of chances, because we had few chances. They have more clear chances, if I can say. One clear chances was that the Broja chance that he didn't really pass the ball or do anything, but okay, so I'm here for 15 minutes before I go watch the game again and come back. So change your nickname.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, this is the minute to call in. The gentleman here has 15 minutes and counting. Within those 15 minutes, please hit the link. You are more than welcome to call in. We need a vast majority. Not only Chelsea fans are able to call in, but Brentford fans. As a matter of fact, the whole EPL at this point, as there are a couple games going on at the time. We also have La Liga and a couple of MLS games going on. Good morning, good afternoon to you and to the viewers. I just wanted to say that, well, I wanted to ask you, first of all, is Pulisic on the field right now? Yes or no?
No, he's on the bench, which is surprising. I'm not happy about it.
Is this true that it is his fourth game ever since he scored with against Wolves that he's been on bench?
Probably third, yes sir, but yeah, you're about right. Third, but that is not acceptable, because when you score a goal, you should be rewarded by some games. And I've been saying, okay, he's gonna play the next game, he's gonna play the next game, and then the next game, and then the next game, and then the next game. So it is what it is. The brother need to leave in January, I think. He need to go. Hakim Ziyech need to go, and that's it. Because I am sick and tired of fighting for him and defending him and doing all the good stuff. Let him go somewhere, enjoy his football, and we will see who was wrong and who was right at the end of his career. Catherine, you can't connect. Like, you have yeah, I can see you, but it's telling me that your devices are not connected. Catherine is from Brighton,
Lithuania. Oh
no, there's somebody who wanted to call.
Okay, as long as it's, you know,
Catherine Palin. Yeah, Palin. It's not the Republican Palin, but you know what I mean. So she I don't know if somebody using.
It's probably a dude.
Yeah, probably. Well, the first name is like Catherine. So.
Yeah, but you know, you always got to watch out. Some people try to be smart on these streams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or using their girlfriend or wife's account. So yeah, okay. I knew a few of them, like they share one account. So it could be a.
With that being said, I think this is 0 minutes out of a possible 180 minutes that he could have played. Again, 0 minutes.
Yes.
Very awful indeed. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's his attitude. What is it at this point? It's 3 coaches back to back to back.
I think that been long time because I've been busy with work and life. So just telling us.
Well, we are too, sir. It's not only you. Thank you.
Okay, people. So halftime we have Bournemouth losing against Southampton 1-0. We have Brentford and Chelsea 0-0. Liverpool leading 1-0 against West Ham. Darwin Núñez is back again. His first goal at Anfield, if I'm not mistaken, correct me. And Newcastle are leading 1-0 against Everton. And now Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspurs, still 0-0, and it's 13 minutes, 1-3, because they started, late.
Can you tell us, the last time I checked, I believe Madrid was winning 1-0.
Madrid? Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
Let me double check on.
For our La Liga fans out there.
Yeah, let me go to La Liga. Where is La Liga? Let me just go and see. Madrid, you are Barcelona, so you might be not happy about.
Another goal?
No.
Oh.
No, yet.
Still 1-0?
Still. So
who scored that?
Let me see. Are they playing away or home?
Yes, away.
Away? Against what team?
What was it? It wasn't Almeria. I forgot the team. Was it Almeria?
La Liga. What?
I forgot the team.
You know what? I can find.
You got me there, sir.
Okay, so yeah, I haven't even figured out what is going on here. I'm trying to pull it on the screen so everybody can see La Liga result. Okay. Interacts, boom. If we go to League One.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, while Uggs is doing his homework, you guys can call in. It is free. Anyone and everyone is willing to join in. This is the LGBTQ free bully zone. We welcome all kinds of humans. You could be an animal, an alien, whatever you consider yourself.
Yeah, an alien. You're funny. You're funny, man. You are very, very funny. Okay.
We're not exclusive. We're inclusive. We include everyone.
So let me repeat a little bit what happened and what is happening in La Liga. Cadiz against Betis was 0-0. The game is already over. Valladolid, which is the team owned by Ronaldo, right? Big Ronaldo. Yeah, Valladolid, they completely destroy Celta Vigo 4-1. Interesting. And Real Sociedad against Mallorca 1-1. The game still there playing 61 minutes. And then Elche against Real Madrid.
Elche.
Yeah. Still 1-0, but I can't really tell from my screen who scored. I'm going to have just like to check somewhere. But yeah.
Any fans out there, please, in the comment section, you can help us out. You know, if you're not busy.
Elche, Real Madrid. Boom. Let me pull it off here. It's 1-0. It's showing me here. Nico. Who is Nico?
Oh, wait, Nico.
Where's Nico? I'm just checking here.
From Madrid?
Oh, yeah. I think Federico Valverde is his nickname.
Fuck.
His nickname is like Nico. So he scored for Real Madrid.
Damn it.
So what? And Elche Alaba. Listen, don't get too excited too quickly. He scored a goal, but it was offside. Like
Good.
the
I don't like him.
the VAR pretty much took it away. So it's not a
Good.
goal. So yeah,
Good.
that is what is happening in other leagues. And that's it. Now, bro, are you home today? It's cold here. I don't know why.
Yeah, I got done early today. Got done early. Do some laundry. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You got to make the best with your time whenever you have time.
Mm-hmm.
So see if I do some laundry and stick around for as long as I can here.
Yeah, you make some tasty steaks, you know. I always see you making steaks.
You know, this
Making
week
me
I haven't
hungry.
been cooking because at work it's Employee Appreciation Week. So every day they serve us breakfast and they have dinner ready for us. So I eat my lunch there and then I bring home some dinner.
Good.
So that's why I have some time, you know, I don't have to cook. It saves me time there.
Good for you.
Then again, I am by myself, so
Okay.
if it was with my girlfriend, you know, I have to cook a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So,
But
Yeah, go on.
yeah.
I want you to
the
say,
MLS.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
MLS.
go ahead,
What
sorry.
is happening in the MLS? Because we are about to start the second half.
Oh, damn it! So I see the call. Nobody called in. I guess let me leave with this.
Mhm.
MLS. Higuain played his last game in a baseball field. Very sad. It's very tragic. I'm not the biggest Higuain fan.
In the
But
baseball,
how do you?
yeah,
Yeah, man. Like the NYCFC, they have to fix their stuff over there, man. Like
yeah.
that's horrible.
That is horrible, really. And
mind you, I think they're partners with Manchester City.
Which team?
NYC.
Oh,
FC.
Okay, I see. Yeah, they have to fix stuff over there. Higuain, I have some respect for him because he played for Chelsea, remember?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Very forgettable.
Played for us for 6 months. He scored a few goals. That's the way it is. People, the game just restarted. Mr. Change your nickname. Thank you so much, brother. Come back if you have time. If you're still at home or you don't have anybody around, you can come and then we conclude the show in 45 minutes from now, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Listen, people, we're going to watch this game. Fingers crossed Chelsea can score, man. I want to win this game no matter what. I just want a W, you know? Come on, Chelsea. Do not let me down. I don't know if they made some changes. I haven't really checked anything because I was talking and checking social media and stuff. So let me read some comments here so people don't think that I forgot them. Mr. Samuel said Benzema and David Alaba scored, but it was cancelled. Federico Valde will score for Madrid. Yeah, that's what I said. Havertz is feeling alone without team. Okay. Did you see the body reaction from Havertz? Awful. Yeah. His body language is just like he doesn't want to be there. But he's the kind of player that is like Ozil, right? Remember? Ozil? You see them like they don't want to really play, but they play football. I don't understand that. You need to improve the body language. I agree with you. Chelsea should just win our midfield that final ball. Yeah, the final ball really been horrible. Chelsea will win this game, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Win. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right, people. So I opened the phone for everybody to call during halftime. Nobody did it, but we're going to have to focus on this game. Come on, you Blues. Get the job done. And I will see you at the end of the game. Open the phone again for you to come and talk. Let's have a conversation after the game, all right?
trying to mount the press, but Chelsea doing very well to alleviate the pressure. Comes out from the back again at Koulibaly. Good switch of play towards Abramovic. The ball actually is left by the Spaniard towards Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek, not a great pass from him, but it's snatched away. This time it looks as though it was Onyeka in the ball. No foul given by the referee to confusion. Chelsea get things underway anyway. They snatch the ball away. Mount on his left side. He's got people there just ahead of him. Play it to Koulibaly and Kovacic. Good pass again to Broja. Broja forced wide again. This time by Pinnock. Rochlev just tries to get ahead of him, and Rochlev can win a free kick on Broja. But again, great movements from the Chelsea striker. He's finding these spaces, but just a slight bit of hesitation to really pull the trigger from Broja. But the opportunities are coming for the striker. From Ray left time. Find Henry on the left side and play back to Jensen, who's got Onyeka waiting in the midfield pocket just ahead of Jorginho. Back towards Zanka, who is me just to his left, and me will find Henry this time. A little bit quicker with their tempo in these last few moments as they try and break through this Chelsea defence who've been quite rigid. Kovacic providing support just ahead of the defenders, but they can get across in here, and it's a great chance. Oh, good save again from Marina Granovkaia. Oh, it's a huge opportunity for Brentford. They get a crossing on this right side. They are moving the ball a lot faster this time. I think it's Rochlev who can get a cross in, and it's a huge opportunity. And again, it's for Mbeumo that time. Comes in late. As for the Quetta, isn't tracking and watching behind him. Header straight and direct at Kepa. Driven low. And the goalkeeper does well. Stop it going in the back of the net. It's the great response that Thomas Frank really needs at the start of this second half to get his home side back in the driving seat. Over 70% of the possession.
Headers. Oh, we're barely 3 weeks until.
A good start from Brentford, and they lose possession here. Jorginho tries to snatch the ball away. Benby can recover for Brentford. He'll play the ball this time to Pinnock, who's just got Zanka to his right, and a long direct ball towards Onyeka. Koulibaly challenges but does concede a free kick. A bit of confusion from Koulibaly. He doesn't feel that Onyeka warranted to go down from that challenge. Still holding the ball. It could be to be on card here. I think Pulisic is trying to protest Koulibaly because it's to the lines, but the referee is very quick to come over and just alleviate any such sort of aggression and dissent from Kovacic. I don't think there'll be a card in the end as he's ushered away. It's a free kick for Brentford in a dangerous position here. Hugging the touchline about 20 yards out on this right-hand side as Chelsea decide to operate a single-man wall with Mount being that solo man. Plenty of big men for Brentford to pick out here as the cross comes in. An in-swinger put out by Chelsea. And as far as Rochlev, who goes for a smart option just to play it off Kovacic that time and concede a throw-in. Jensen. All over the pitch for Brentford. Left and right. He could opt for a long set piece throw, and I think he will be. Don't see too much of that in the Premier League these days, but here it comes towards the near post, trying to pick out that time. Getting back in after a Chelsea clearance, this time B, trying to keep the attack alive for Chelsea clear. As far. It's a good heavy touch from Henry just to take it away from Kovacic. His cheek and Chalobah has to come off his position and cover, send the ball soaring high for another throw-in, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's another long throw-in from Jensen again, because that did seem to cause some issues for Chelsea, and I think there is. Almost echoes of Rory Delap, and here we are again. Plenty of runs to the near post from that throw-in, expecting the same here with 54 minutes gone. Brentford 0, Chelsea 0 as Jensen sends the ball into the near post. It's headed back down, but it's cleared by Azpilicueta. Broja is trying to latch on to the clearance. The ball fumbles its way to Jorginho, who pirouettes away beautifully from any sort of pressure and can play the ball to Loftus-Cheek. Quick drop of the shoulder from Loftus-Cheek, play it to Mount, who likewise is trying to return the favour, but it's good tracking back from Rico Henry to stop the ball getting into the feet of Loftus-Cheek. It's good end-to-end stuff here in these first 9.5 minutes of the second half, and Chelsea will maintain possession here as Chalobah will opt to go back to Koulibaly, who's got Cucurella in a high position ahead of him to the left-hand side, being tracked well by Rochleff, and they'll have to go back onto their right channel with Azpilicueta. Loftus-Cheek, forced by the press to go back for the Spaniard. A lofted ball towards Broja, that's not a good one. Pinnock can just guide that back towards Raya. Lofted ball. It's dispossessed by Cucurella, and Chelsea can latch onto the ball. Direct pass towards Havertz, operating just on the edge of the box, and Rochleff taking no chances there and will send the ball straight into the stands for a Chelsea throw into corner flag. Be expecting any long throw-ins similar to what Brentford have just done from Chelsea, and they won't. They'll play a short one towards Kovacic. Here's Koulibaly. Chelsea just trying to maintain a little bit of shape in the attacking third. He intercepts a loose ball from Loftus-Cheek and sends it back as far as Azpilicueta, who can snatch the ball away. Back towards the Brentford defence, who likewise, a long clumsy ball clear. Both sides just picking up introspective loose balls as Chelsea get the better of it this time. A smart pass from Loftus-Cheek towards Havertz, who's slotting into these little pockets in the second half so far. As Kovacic to his left, Kovacic with plenty of space, can pick up Mason Mount on the right-hand side. He just can't keep it in play. Going for the cutback towards Broja, who was waiting for the cutback in the box right ahead of Ray at that time. But it's a good ball from Kovacic, just can't be taken down by Mount. I think Mount was going for the spectacular first-time cross mid-air, which would have been extremely difficult but rewarding if it had come off. I think he didn't realise Mount that he had a lot more time on the ball. Regardless, a goal kick for Brentford as Raya send the ball towards Onyeka. Is Rochleff. Ball played to Tony that time. And then Bomo ricochets the ball. Will win a throw-in. And again, third time this evening, Jensen for third long throw-in in a row. short throw in. It looked to be a foul throw, to be honest, from Jensen. The referee hasn't picked that one out. Play will be allowed to go underway. Rochler, quick combination with Janet. Janet's going to take the quick shot towards Arrizabalaga, and this time Koulibaly is in the way. Well, from initially, it looked like a foul throw from Jensen. The play was allowed to go and proceed, and it was a quick 1-2 between Janet and Jensen. And Jensen played back towards Janet, who just first time takes a strike, and thankfully the Chelsea Koulibaly is in the way as it's a corner kick for Brentford here. Towards the near post again, the ball bounces right through the box. It's a dangerous cross. An outswinger towards me on the edge of the box, who can claim it back for Brentford. Oh, and it's a poor ball from Brentford. Onyeka just tries to recover. Really a loose ball. Good opportunity for the home side to keep the pressure on. And that's for the Presser. Strong challenge on Onyeka. Nothing in it though, really, as the first substitution will be made for Brentford. So it looks as though Onyeka, that will be his last bit in this evening's match. In his place, Baptiste will be coming on. Well, there was hints of Baptiste coming on in the first half after Onyeka went down, managed to finish off the first half. And with plenty of games coming up for all sides, you should expect a number of substitutions to be coming throughout the remaining half an hour here, as 59 minutes have been played. Both sides still 0-0. Good chances from Broja and Ivan Toney in the first half have really set this game out so far. A battle of possession. Me play it beautifully. Sanka. Here's Jensen. Chelsea try and win the ball there, and Janet leaves a sore one on Havertz. Brentford just try and get the ball in the box towards Mbomo, but it's good defending from Azpilicueta. They'll have to concede. I think it will be a corner kick as Kai Havertz spins away, but spins into danger this time, and Janet wins the ball back high for Brentford. And Toney latches onto the loose ball and plays it towards his striking partner Mbomo. Good defending from the right back of Chelsea, and as I mentioned before, substitutions are expected. Here's some more from Chelsea as Cucurella will be making way. Broja also, which is the surprising one after having a really impressive first half, and Mount. Respectively making way for Chukwuemeka, Pulisic and Raheem Sterling. We'd expect Chukwuemeka to swap with Cucurella on that left side. It might be a little bit of a tactical switch here from Graham Potter as Pulisic and Sterling come on. Broja and Mount, maybe Havertz operating as the target man instead of Broja, with Pulisic and Sterling slotting either side. Corner is taken quickly from Brentford. Similar to the first half, cross comes into the back post and is dealt with well. And to this right hand side, here's the cross will come in again. It's a slight ricochet and it should go out for another corner kick, it looks like. Yeah, and there's a bit of a commotion between Arrizabalaga and a Brentford player here. Wait for the replay to see who it was. It looked as though Ivan Toney was trying to get the ball away from the goalkeeper. And actually, it looks as though it's Zanka. Watch the replay here. Zanka has knocked the ball out of Arrizabalaga's hands from the corner where it was a Brentford corner. and Arisa Balaga pushing back at the Brentford defender and having a few exchange of words between the two. The referee calming things down, no cards brandished for either. As the corner comes in again, it's fizzed into the back post that time, dealt with well from Chalobah, only as far as Mbomo. Clearance made this time from Pulisic. His first touch of the ball only goes towards Raya. Raya almost in midfield will send the ball straight back for Brentford into the box, snatched away this time towards Chukwuemeka, who's got Havertz ahead of him. Back to Chukwuemeka, tries to put it back across towards the German, but Havertz intercepted this time by Brentford, only as far as Loftus-Cheek. So Jorginho is Chelsea. Get the reinforcements for the attack here as Pulisic is on the ball. Pulisic takes the shot this time, knees in the way. Presser can latch on to the attack across there, it looks as though, from Romo, just trying to find Tony. Presser stepping in front, keeping the possession alive for Chelsea as here's Jorginho back to Presser. He's got Loftus-Cheek just ahead of him again. He goes to switch the play to Loftus-Cheek. It's a smart passage of play from Baptiste, who skips the ball ahead of Jorginho.
Through the middle
just
now.
Runs away.
Sterling, who started the game at right wing back against that.
The Chelsea defence, and they can intercept for a Chelsea throw, ricocheting off a Brentford player, and it'll go to Loftus-Cheek and muscles off Baptiste, and he's got Kovacic waiting in the midfield. He can slot the ball to the left-hand side here, where Koulibaly is waiting. Pass to Raheem Sterling. Jorginho is trying to play to Havertz, where Raheem Sterling is waiting to dart into the box, but the pass just taken away from Sterling before it can be lofted to him, and Raya just wasting a little bit of time here waiting for Havertz to approach to snatch the ball away for a goal kick, and pass out from the back, Raya. To choose here, and he'll opt to go right towards where Rochlev is waiting, but Chelsea intercept again. Havertz holding up the ball. He's got 5 red and white shirts surrounding him. Will intercept and again play out from the back. Brentford this time will swap to wants that option from midfield. He's signalling to Jensen and Baptiste just to get a little bit closer for him to pass to, because the long option wasn't on. But it is now, as a long ball is switched in to the right-hand side here. And it might have taken actually a deflection. It could be a corner. It might have taken a slight ricochet. A deep ball. And it looks as though he's onside as well. I think Chalobah is keeping Rochlev on there, who's in a very, very advanced position. On the touchlines now. Here, Emerick Aubameyang has started to warm up. We might be expecting him to be the difference maker. 66 minutes gone as Brentford try and bring it forward, but it's always a strong 50-50 between Jorginho. It could have been me, actually. Just wait to see if Jorginho's still down. He's back to his feet now. It's a strong challenge, but a fair one between the two players. Brentford getting the better of the 50-50 challenge. And win the ball again as they play a quick direct ball towards Baptiste. He's got the player to his right. Mbomo waits for the option. He wants that pass towards Tony, but Tony can't be picked out. Good play from Mbomo, who stayed in the pocket space on that right channel. Just couldn't get the pass towards Tony in time. Tony's just a little bit of frustration that he wants there a little bit sooner. Havertz slipped in forward here, just a possession for Chelsea. Presser. Gets the ball to Mason Mount. Mason Mount can find Havertz. Havertz, snapshot in the box. A very fast one, and Raya watched it all the way. He'll punch the ball back out towards Chelsea possession. That came out really out nothing for Chelsea. A ball just to the edge of the box where Havertz just spins around, wastes no time in getting a shot across. Raya, good save from the goalkeeper. Jorginho on the edge of the box looking for an option. Has Pulisic, who will skip the ball away to the right hand side where Loftus-Cheek is waiting. Passes it back to Azpilicueta on the edge of the box. Quick 1-2 between Jorginho and Pulisic. Pulisic goes down. It looks as though he was awaiting the contact from Brentford that time. The referee agrees and waves things on, and Brentford could have a counter-attack here. And the spectacular effort tries to beat Arisa Malaga that time. It was Mbomo again with his left foot on this left-hand side, not choosing to really run at the defenders. He saw Kepa off his line, went for the spectacular, but it wasn't really going to beat him from that attempt. Not enough power on the ball, not enough lift. And Arisa Malaga just chests it down as if it was nothing, and will reset for Chelsea with Azpilicueta. Chalobah there. Might be a slight change in formation for Chelsea. I think they might have gone to 3 at the back with Koulibaly playing on the left, Chalobah through the middle, and Azpilicueta on the right. And the ball here, Chukwuemeka playing in a very high advanced role on the left here, as Raheem Sterling looks to be in a left wing position. I think it's a 3-4-3. Anyway, Pulisic wins the ball on the edge of the box. Azpilicueta again in a similar position to the first half. Plenty of space to shoot, and he opts to shoot, but it's not an accurate shot this time. Cleared away by Brentford, only as far as Kovacic, who will use Jorginho just behind him. Azpilicueta to Jorginho. It's not a great pass from Jorginho, snatched away by Jensen, and they're both tussling, both players, and the foul will go Brentford's way. Jorginho lashing his arms out in frustration towards the referee. He'll just have to be careful there. He hasn't said anything either. It could be cards for dissent. Jorginho doesn't watch himself. There's a little bit of a tussle between both players. Interesting stuff between both teams last season. At times, both sides faced. The away team on the day won all 3 competitive matches between both sides. Of course, 3 times last season, Chelsea winning 2 of them to Brentford's 1. Which bodes well for Chelsea. With 20 minutes to go, and I think there'll be some more substitutions here for Brentford this time. A long throw in. Well, Brentford tries to clear it with Raheem Sterling on the clearance. Will play Chukwuemeka in. Sterling goes down and will win a free kick there. It looked quite soft, you have to say. Raheem Sterling going down with minimal contact, but there was plenty of pace in Sterling's run there, trying to get the break away. Slight collision will knock him over, and it will be Mbomo's last little passage of spell. Yeah, he's going to go off. He's had a good game, Mbomo. Good chances, good runs to provide support for Ivan Toney, but we've been making way. It looks as though Visser is going to be coming on in his place. And also at the same time, Jensen will be coming off. Silva will be coming on. Yep, De Silva stripping down and ready to come on. Here he is. Looks as though it will be a case of fresh legs for Brentford. No alterations in their formation here. Still keeping 5 at the back with that 3-man midfield. I think Visser will be playing alongside Toney as the 2 up front. Plays back underway, and Brentford concede a throw in on this right hand side. Rochlev just trying to beat Raheem Sterling for pace there, which is a very, really tough thing to ask for. Chelsea will take the throw in very quickly. Quetta receiving a switch from Kovacic is Loftus-Cheek, and he'll try and stab the ball towards Pulisic. This time the ricochet will go in Loftus-Cheek's favour. Gets the ball back and it comes into the box. Good cross from Loftus-Cheek, and Raya doesn't anticipate the ball coming in. He'll leave it. Raheem Sterling will pick up the loose ball at the edge of the box to Kovacic, where Jorginho's waiting. Jorginho, a long-range effort, but it's not the greatest connections on the ball, and it will fumble its way back to Koulibaly. Koulibaly will play it left towards Raheem Sterling, who's waiting for the option of Havertz. Havertz has held up well this time by Pinnock. Great cross coming in this time from substitute Chukwuemeka. Tries to cut it back towards Havertz again, but the hands of Raya are in the way. It wasn't a great clearance from Brentford. Chukwuemeka will pick up the loose ball. Pulisic was coming in very late as well. Plenty of shirts surrounding the American. Goal kick taken by Brentford, and the ball is allowed to bounce by Chelsea. Visser tries to latch onto the ball. Brentford can pirouette away, and they have a chance on goal. Oh, it's a great shot, but it's just hit the side netting, and I think a corner is wanted by, it looks as though it's Rico Henry. He's furious at the referee. I think he feels as though it took a slight touch on the way towards goal. It was brilliant play from Brentford, who snatched the second ball away from Jorginho and Kovacic. Enrico Henry, he does take a shot, and he does take a deflection from Azpilicueta. He is absolutely in the right to be furious at the referee. Azpilicueta, a vital touch in the end, as it would have been steered into the near post and it would have gone in. Good play from Brentford. Similar to the first half, after a good spell from Brentford in the first 10-15 minutes, Chelsea are now maintaining a lot of the possession. The last 10 minutes they've had 70% of it, similar to when Kovacic came on in the first half. And here they are again, Raheem Sterling looking for an option with Jorginho. Pulisic, as Sterling just ahead of him, trying to slot the ball towards Pulisic again, blocked by Brentford. Shot comes in this time, but it's always going far wide. Raya wasn't sure whether to commit to the save that time. Just steer out, it looks as though it should be a goal kick. But the referee signalled a corner, which is really to my surprise. It didn't look as though it took a touch from the Brentford player. I think there was a little bit of commotion between one of the Brentford players and the referee then, just saying you just gave a goal kick on one end and a corner to the other, and it shouldn't have been for either. The way the corner comes in, not a great one from Chelsea, and Brentford allowed to walk the ball out of their own box and to the touchline and win a throw-in for their side. There's a slight touch from Kovacic, or Raheem Sterling has taken the ball away on that right channel as just ahead of him. Still a great throw-in, and latched onto Chukwuemeka. Loftus-Cheek switch the ball to him, and Pulisic will receive the ball just in a centre midfield. Shirts back for Brentford here as Koulibaly's allowed to take a few steps forward, and he'll continue his run and goes down. Likewise, Chukwuemeka looks as though he goes down and wants the penalty. And the referee looks as though he's going to wave things away, going down too easy again. There's been a few instances of that from Chelsea. Rochlev that time, shoulder to shoulder with the substitute. Chukwuemeka going down. I think the decision was made correctly by the referee here. There's been a few instances by Chelsea where we saw Havertz in the first half going down fairly easily from the slightest bit of contact by the Brentford defenders. Really the opportunities for the shot could be theirs if they just stay on their feet as plays back underway here. Quick 1-2 between Pulisic and Havertz back to Pulisic, he cuts in, looks for Havertz with a cutback. Oh, and it's intercepted brilliantly, just in time. He's keeping the ball away from Havertz. We'll go towards the replay here. Good 1-2 between Pulisic and Havertz. Instead of the initial cross, Pulisic just waits for the German to get back in time. And the interception is made by Pinnock that time, just recovering from that initial one-on-one with Pulisic. The recovery from the defender is the goal kick was taken. Cleared by Chelsea, a foul given away. Offside on Tony that time, and Jorginho will take. Ball switch to the left here. 78 minutes gone. Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. So the best efforts really came in the first half between both sides, as Chelsea trying to unlock the door of Brentford. As Pulisic has Raheem Sterling to his left, and finds Chukwuemeka just gets a touch ahead. The Brentford defender can play it back towards Sterling. Sterling holding his hands up. He wants an option in the box to make a run. He's forced to go back to Kovacic. Maintaining possession, but not really creating chances, Chelsea. I think to Sterling's frustration, he knows it. Baptiste in the way of a Kovacic pass there, who's gone down. I think it's just hit him right in the stomach, and I think it might have just took the wind out of him. Yeah, it has. Just a nasty one to take right in the stomach. back to his feet, and a little bit of a laugh with the referee. Stop is underway, and Chelsea take this opportunity, I think, to make another substitution. And it will be Havertz expected with the substitution they're about to make, as Aubameyang will be coming on for Kai Havertz with just 10 minutes to go. Aubameyang will be operating as the striker here in these last 10 minutes. Havertz had a good spell. 80 minutes, really have to drop into midfield to get a few touches of the ball, but not a lot of creativity, especially since Brozier has gone off. Brozier was creating a lot of space for Havertz to run into when he could get the ball to the Albanian in the first half. It's sort of dried up at these first 39 minutes. Maybe they can come here again as Raheem Sterling receives the ball from the throw-in. Edge of the box, has Loftus-Cheek just to his right. Cheek back to Pulisic. Plenty of shirts for Brentford to provide support. Cross comes in from Pulisic anyway. They head it away to the left-hand side. Chukwuemeka can keep the ball alive for Chelsea. Kovacic, good touch, good shot, but it's just gone wide. Worth the effort, good defending from Brentford again. Really forcing the only option there was to shoot for Kovacic. The pass was not on. Not a clean strike, but it just wasn't accurate. To slip away from Baptiste, stretching to make contact. A lot of power, but not precision. Sides, top half of the table to really keep that form alive. And Brentford could have it here. It's a great pass towards Tony this time. Tries to beat Marisa Balaga, good save from the goalkeeper. Cross comes in anyway, only as far as Janet. Janet's trying to keep the ball alive here. Oh, what a spell from Brentford against the run of play again. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Snipped away from Aubameyang, and Chelsea could be on the counter-attack here. Aubameyang on this left-hand side. He's got Chukwuemeka just in front of him to the right. Doesn't use him. He'll get the cross in anyway to Raheem Sterling at the back post, but it's intercepted well by Brentford. Oh, what an explosive 30 seconds that was. As Brentford win the loose ball again, and it's controlled beautifully by Visser, who's trying to slot the ball to Tony, and Arisa Balaga stays big as long as possible and cuts the option out for Tony, who's trying to slot it into the bottom left-hand corner from a tight angle. And just like that, Aubameyang on the counter-attack. He gets a goal for Chelsea, slots the ball towards Sterling, and it's just cut out in time. And Chelsea retain the ball again. Pulisic, gets the cross in, intercepted from Brentford. Ball in again, this time from Jorginho, wins the header, sends it into the box. Brentford clear again. 7 minutes to go before additional time. The end-to-end affair has really came alive here between both sides as they try and find a way to break the deadlock here. As Azpilicueta controls the ball, he'll play it towards Pulisic, who's got Loftus-Cheek to ahead of him again. A lot of combinations on his right-hand side for Chelsea throughout these 83 minutes so far, as Kovacic, the early substitute, plays the ball towards Raheem Sterling. Kovacic again, 1-2 with Sterling. Sterling receives the ball, a smart pass from Aubameyang. Sterling gets the shot across with his left foot at the time, but the angle is made short this time by Pinnock and Zanka, who were really cutting off that lane. Sterling to test Raya. Good defending again from Brentford. Thomas Frank really opting for a counter-attacking route for Brentford to try and seize their opportunities this game, taking it by the scruff of the neck as Chelsea are trying to unlock the door late on. Both sides, as I said before, that explosive few minutes. Both sides at the top of the table. Chelsea trying to get closer to Arsenal with that extra game in hand. Arsenal playing 10 to Chelsea's 9. Should be only within a few points if they can win here tonight. And well, as Brentford, if Brentford can win, depending on circumstances in other games tonight, they could end up in the top half. Depending on results, losing tonight, they could fall as far as 13th, depending on results as well. So both sides, important result regardless for both of them. Throw-in finally comes in. A few words between the referee, but Chelsea will get the throw-in. I think it's changed the Brentford players. Jorginho to Loftus-Cheek, and intercepted this time by Baptiste. Can retrieve the ball. Play it towards Koulibaly, who's just got Kovacic ahead of him again in a lot of space, and he'll choose to go to Jorginho this time. Azpilicueta whips the ball in towards Aubameyang, only as far as Chukwuemeka, who's managed to control the ball well. Playing to Kovacic again. Azpilicueta is in plenty of space on this right side. We've seen it so many times so far. Loftus-Cheek, good cross in, intercepted this time. And it's a good stab away this time from Visser, and Brentford could be on the counter-attack here. Ball towards Rochlev, and Rochlev goes down. I think it's a bit too easy. The referee waves away, wants him to get back up, and Raheem Sterling, good challenge from him, can run away with the ball. And now Chelsea on the counter-attack. Here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang, shot on target, but not enough power, Raya claims. We've seen Aubameyang just drift over to that favourable left-hand side we know he likes. Putting in on his right foot. We've seen that plenty of times at Arsenal over the years. Doesn't get the cleanest of connections, and Raya will take his time to just send his Brentford players forward. He wants to try and pin Chelsea back clearly. The ball's won by the Chelsea defence. Back to Azpilicueta, and Jorginho will play it to his midfield counterpart. Kovacic is allowed to run through the centre and pick out a pass to Aubameyang. It's just intercepted in time, only as far. Kovacic again, who's got Sterling ahead of him. Sterling picks out Loftus-Cheek, good ball across the midfield, whipped in, blocked. Silva just trying to cut off that passing lane of Pulisic. You can see both tens trying to fight their way through. Jorginho. Silva and Baptiste just sat on the floor there by Chelsea player as Pulisic, quick drop of the shoulder, he cuts in onto the left side. He'll have Kovacic there, edge of the box. Kovacic, shot comes in again. Blocked well this time by Baptiste, only as far as Koulibaly. Long diagonal towards Loftus-Cheek, and Loftus-Cheek tries to claim the ball, and I think he might have taken a nasty tumble. He's back to his feet now, though. I think he was trying to call the referee away, but Chelsea can have possession still, and he'll get back to his feet in time as Chukwuemeka tries to keep the ball alive. It's headed out this time by Zanka. Koulibaly, good ball in. Cleared again from Brentford, only as far as Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho to Kovacic, first direct ball towards Aubameyang, he can't find him. Pulisic, long range effort, oh, it's parried away from Raya, plenty of power, wasn't sure where the ball was going to go, straight back towards Pulisic, who gets the cut back again, and Raya can't claim it this time, and a puff at the cheeks from Raya. He was worried about that strike. It's a very firm hit from Pulisic. He lets the ball settle, and it's wiggling through the air left and right. He's not sure where it's going to go, Raya, and just opts to parry it in front of him rather than try and catch the ball. Gets a good connection and forces it away, but only as far as Pulisic could snatch the ball away. But Brentford can hit on the counter-attack here, straight from the goal kick. Oh, and just in time, it's Koulibaly who can clear the ball in as far as Chukwuemeka. End-to-end stuff here in the final few moments. Chukwuemeka runs into trouble that time, and the referee had the whistle to his mouth on about 3 separate occasions there. He's trying to let play go on, and Chukwuemeka is finally clattered in the midfield by Brentford. This time it was Visser who just stands in front of the Chelsea substitute. Takes the wind out of Chukwuemeka as well. No card though for the Brentford substitute. In the second half, Chelsea have had 10 attempts to Brentford 6, really in control, really from the from the hour mark. Chelsea, in the second half, found their footing. A little change in formation, making it a little bit more difficult for Brentford to control in the midfield, and they've really had to opt for the counter-attack. There will be 4 minutes of additional time here in this second half. Substitutions. As Loftus-Cheek receives the ball, he wants that option again from Jorginho to make an extra run. So to go back to Azpilicueta, he's going to have to this time. Play it back to Chalobah. Here's Jorginho again. Azpilicueta. Loftus-Cheek makes that run just to provide a little bit of space for Pulisic. Back to Azpilicueta, cross comes in, trying to find Chukwuemeka, but it's cleared again by Baptiste, that time out for a Chelsea throw, close to the corner flag, and I think there'll be a final substitution here by Brentford. This looks as though Janet is going to be making way. Good game, Janet, and really cutting out a lot of danger in the midfield from Kovacic and Pulisic, tracking back a lot, cutting out those chances towards Havertz and Brozier in the first and second half. It looks as though in his place. Godos going to be coming on. Godos is going to be coming on. Final few moments, just a little bit of extra energy as we approach the full-time whistle in these last few minutes, and Chelsea trying to keep possession again, but Brentford looking very dangerous on the counter-attack, and he could have one here as De Silva goes for the long attempt at the ball around Chalobah and trying to find Visser, but Koulibaly's latched right onto him, and it'll go straight to Arrizabalaga, and the goal kick will happen fast as Chelsea try and find a way to win this game. Loftus-Cheek just shifting his body in front of Rico Henry. Henry's just trying to slow the game down for Loftus-Cheek, and De Silva doing the same thing here. Maybe opting for the draw. It's a good result regardless for Thomas Frank, a point against a strong Chelsea side he'll be very happy with, but he'll be disappointed that he didn't take their chances in the first half. Oh, it's good play from Loftus-Cheek. He pirouettes round, free, red and white shirts. And Chelsea on the attack here. Kovacic plays the ball left to Sterling. Sterling cuts inside. Cuts it again, edge of the box. He might take a shot, but he skips the ball towards Pulisic. It's not going to trouble the Brentford defence, and Raya very calmly collects the ball and down to the floor as fast as possible with just over a minute to go before the full-time whistle will be expected. And look at the replay here. Pulisic never going to win that challenge between him and Raya. Pulisic doesn't have the height advantage compared to Raya. The goal kick comes in. Straight back towards the Chelsea back line. Brentford can't win the loose ball in that case. Kovacic can get the ball to Pulisic. Pulisic trying to skip away. Good challenge this time. Looked as though it was Pinnock. Zanka. Pulisic again tries to snatch the ball. And it's just a long clearance towards Tony. Marisa Valaga, oh, he's nearly caught outside the box.